It's on our Facebook shared, and then we've got it on a site called Ustream, but it's shared through the Facebook page.
Okay. Well, I was just saying, Lori and Katie and them in case they want to watch.
Melanie shared it on her Facebook. I don't know if she shared it on. Did you put it on Tim Apple's Facebook?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I should. That
Yeah,
one.
because she's saying Wednesday ladies. Thank you.
You should post it on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're here watching Draw 7 of the U18 Championships at the Juan de Fuca Curling Center at West Shore Parks and Recreation Center. It's Team Halfley versus Team Douglas. Team Halfley sitting at 3-2 with Team Douglas at 4-1. With 2 round robin games remaining, tonight's game is going to be key in deciding playoff positions.
The last few days.
I guess.
Yeah, there's 3 teams in the final.
Team Halfley are representing the Kamloops Curling Club, with Team Douglas representing Port Alberni, Parksville, and Duncan Curling Clubs. So an island team here versus a Thompson Okanagan team. Nice way to start things off there for Brooke Gentis. Hannah O'Neill now, the third for Team Halfley, just being asked to run this rock back. Nice shot. Makes the short run back and then shooter in play.
Yeah.
You see okay?
First gear now, they're just being asked to make the hit and roll. Team Douglas without last rock here in the first end.
So we don't necessarily need the sheet. We just need to have our first, second, and third sports order of choice written down, and then we'll turn it in.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Tom.
She got the hat like 3 weeks ago. She's been on fire for a while. Month ago.
Well, she just put it on today.
Yeah. She won the first 2. Did she last night?
So with those 2 blue rocks outside the rings, it looks like
Cameras, yes.
Skip Rebecca Douglas here, who calls Parksville home, is going to draw around that rock
Tuesday night.
on the edge of the 4-foot there on the left side. You'll see she's taken lots of ice here, looking at about 6 feet of curl to make this shot. Cody Hall's our head ice technician this week. He's from the Victoria Curling Center. They've loaned him out to the Juan de Fuca Rec Center here for this event, along with Chris Patterson, the Juan de Fuca Rec Center's regular ice maker here, also helping out of the event, doing a great job. So Rebecca's got lots of room right now, but the curl is late here. It looks pretty good. It's going to be a little heavy on this first one. So options here for the team Halfley choosing to hit this rock in the first end, just looking to blank the end here. A nose hit on the back one. Another option would be to go around one of those rocks, one of those corner guards. This is a good option here in the first end to play. Keeping things simple. Okay, so opportunity here for Rebecca Douglas to make that same draw. I don't know if she's, looks like she hasn't cut her ice down, so maybe she was a little bit wide on that first one.
Thank you, Melanie. It was only just this morning. They're like, well, let's make sense. See all the way down there. We hit, like, I think we're trying to
Sweeping this rock is Michaela Morrill and Delina Regentis. Renges.
Try to get names raised.
So Holly's looking for the blank end here. As soon as she has a piece of this, they'll be sweeping it, trying to get some curl here. We're going to start with a steal of one here for Team Douglas. Rebecca Douglas stealing one.
Blank or flash one in ages. After one, 1-0.
So we're playing the second end here. Rebecca's just asking for this one top 4 foot. Looks a little hot here. Ice is typically about 15 seconds hog to hog for top 4 weight. Anything firmer than that is going to be behind the tee line.
maybe that's what she was 400 up front on the right. They're saying it's going to be shoulders. They're saying it's
Yep. It'll be inside. It'll be in. It'll be in 12 foot.
You got 3 in the
And they're doing good. Not bad. Then they're doing good, so not as bad luck. From down there, we also have a
Thank you so much. Douglas Halfley was a steal for Douglas. So that would be hammer for Halfley on the first.
Oh, I thought it was tomorrow morning. We don't. Okay, yeah, we can do it. And I know, I realize that okay, yeah, we can go
Just getting some line scores updated back here now. Halfley with last rock is just throwing the freeze there. Rebecca's going to try to remove this and maybe save her shooter.
He's up now. He's up.
Nice shot there to save the shooter and the back one to sit 2 here. Team Halfley looking to make the double. Anna O'Neill here.
Hard.
Good sweeping. Will hit and stick around and not quite make the double, but force Team Douglas to play the takeout.
Yeah,
Not solid. It's
yeah. Future you should say. Okay, now you have evidence.
Guys, it's a really cool game going on over here. You should check it out.
A little bit outside there for Rebecca, so a chance here for Holly to sit 2.
Don't you hate that? You go to pick up your coffee mug and there's nothing in it. Do you need another coffee? I'll grab you one.
Almost.
Sure.
Somebody has to be.
Whoa, it's
Looks like it just grabbed
Oh
something
my god,
there.
it picked again.
Get it in. Just go hard, girls. You're gonna get it in.
And it picked and it lost its handle, but it pulled it right back this way.
Yay, good girls. Good recovery.
Like this. It was a snake. No, that was just it didn't go in. That was awesome. Oh yeah. No, it's she put a lot of English on it.
So Rebecca Douglas just looking to make the hit and roll here. Main thing is to stay for shot rock and force Team Halfley to stick around for their deuce. hit and roll out here really makes things easy on your opposition. So you really want to try to hit and stick around here. Maybe roll in front of that blue if you can. Very nice shot from Rebecca Douglas here, and leave a nose hit for 2 for team from Kamloops.
It was a lie. That was the first game. This is the shot. It's not a draw though. It's a hit. Stay where it is.
Both these teams are getting an opportunity to play on our TV sheet for the final this weekend tonight. So sheet F will be where Sunday's men's and women's finals are. Those will both be on Shaw Spotlight as well as on our Curl BC live stream page through Shaw. So you'll be able to watch that if you're a Shaw customer through Shaw Spotlight or on the live stream page. Everyone will be able to access it, which will be on YouTube.
It's looking pretty good, yeah.
A little bit of an overcurl here. It might just be the single.
Oh, wow. Overcurl. That's 1 for Howard. And the second net, so after 2 minutes, it is 1.
Yeah. Everybody else is, it doesn't fall off the tree.
They've been sweeping it like crazy. They haven't been cleaning on the draw.
Starting the third end here, tied at 1 apiece. Team Douglas with the hammer. Just going to disappear for a moment while I do some score updating. For Brian Jess, a little more curl here than expecting. Enough to touch it, but not quite move it out of place. So opportunity here for the team from Kamloops, Team Halfley, with that last rock to draw around the center guard. Now this guard is pretty high, so ideal positioning for this come around would be something like top 8 foot. Top 4 foot just makes it a little easier to hit. Georgia thinks it's a little up right now, so they're just going to watch this one. You saw there just after the hogline that rock really started to curl, so that's what we call the break point. And, that's what we're looking to see. The rock kind of travel straight down the ice and then hit that break point and curl. The appropriate amount of weight and rotation. This is really good ice to do that.
Oh, really?
You can really hit and roll inside here or hit and roll away. Both options here for Team Douglas. A little bit caught in that spot, and real good chance here for a couple options here. You can throw the intern draw here and sit another one in there, top 8 foot, kind of Christmas tree those rocks. Another option would be to just throw that guard on the outturn side here and sort of protect that rock that you have top button. Throwing this intern though, with the amount of curl you get, you can get that out of this shot too. So really just trying to protect that rock top 4 foot here. So.
Because I this side. But it is there's 2 guys next time. You don't even have to tick.
Sorry about that.
You're curling.
Line looks great, so this is all about getting this one to cross that center line and protect shot stone. Really well done, coming a little deeper than they wanted to, but really good understanding of the ice conditions there.
I just went. Yeah, wow. Curled probably 3 feet in the last 3 feet.
So with ice with this amount of curl, guards can really be the most challenging shots sometimes. Come around, the tolerance really is just to get by. Whereas with those guards, it can be really hard to control the amount of curl as the speed's coming off the rock. So throwing positive rotation is key, like you saw on that rock there. And pretty good results, just came a little bit deep.
Everybody's a little different.
Probably not, but that would have been a good thought.
And roll
That
back.
should go very nice.
Nice shot there from Rebecca. So with this guard being so high, you can still definitely hit this rock. It's just about throwing that
The first
10 to 11 second wait here.
Make sure you get it from you. Needs to come around behind that guard.
not too bad. I would say.
It's like that last shot.
Oh yes, running all weekend long. Yeah. I've only probably spoken since all week long. So he's been on his own. So yeah, and between Norman Dale, yeah, they've had a great week.
Nice shot here from Holly. Going to stick around here as well. Options for Rebecca to play the nose hit for one or the drop. Electing here to play the nose hit, looks like.
We'd have liked him to see this one more aggressive. Didn't go that way. He's too sweet.
Okay. Yeah. But they all seem to be having fun.
Flat rock guys.
Fill the water for that
Very
weight.
nice nose hit from Rebecca there to score her point and take a 2-1 lead playing the fourth end here.
Somebody said, prior one.
So I'm just going to go do some score updating. I'll just be back in a moment here.
It doesn't curl like it on this end, it's like it does on the other end.
I was just laughing so maybe because we're not the same with yeah. So Monica and I have good friends. She's always playing into it for years. But so anyways, so Monica's here now, so over and said hello, so like, and they just make it like so great. It's
So Rebecca Douglas just playing the nose hit here to sit 3 without last draw. Rolling away here is probably good opportunity to freeze if you roll behind those guards. So pretty good result there. So Holly can choose to play a hit here or a freeze. Freeze there is a good opportunity to maybe score 2. Scoring area is getting pretty small, so that's something to consider. Got the hit and roll here. That's another nice option.
Up here? Oh, yeah.
So the call here is to make the intern freeze. Could be a skip's deuce here if you make it.
I don't know why she is. Why is she going this way? Oh, yeah, I guess so.
If she happens to be a little heavy here, there's a rock they can maybe choose to come off of too, but have to make that heads up line call pretty early. There's a little bit of air between the two rocks there. So. Weight here looks great. It's just a matter of keeping it on the high side of this one. The handle's sort of coming off this rock. Wow, it took the turn though. That was correct there.
He lost the handle, and that was a good thing.
So Rebecca here is trying to hit the high side of this and force her opposition to a point.
We do have that shot.
Nice shot there from Team Halfley.
Did she pick? No, I think she just lost the handle.
Yeah, she didn't have much rotation on it.
Yeah, but it worked.
Well, I tried to. What a beautiful shot.
What did she do?
Triple raise into the 4-foot. No, the other two was sitting 3. Oh, beautiful shot.
So Rebecca throwing lots of handle and some weight at this one. Set that one back a little bit. Nice shot to get the force there.
Same shot now.
She needs to hit the double.
Well, she only needs to come and do her same shot if she wants to sit for one.
She was going to hit. I would be hitting all day.
That one's
Just
biting.
She goes
just
this
nose
way,
the back
she'll
one.
risk rolling
Alright,
further.
Come this way, and there's the back one.
So same shot call here as previously. A couple options. You can come right onto the nose of the back one. You can also chop off the number 8 rock there in the top 4 foot. Other option here would have been to play the double, but pretty tough to stick around and not have that outside biter there count for a steal. So this is the shot here to score a point.
I don't see.
Well, they're gonna expect it.
A little more weight than they need, so they're going to have to come off this rock on the top 4 foot.
Sweeping around one. Steal a 2. 4 to 1 before end. 4-10 break. They might have to measure, I guess. There's at least steal a 1.
So it's either a 3 to 1 or 4 to 1 point lead for Team Douglas.
Melanie, if you're not allowed down there, how did they get the food?
I skipped them up.
Oh, right.
So while this rock's being thrown, we'll just being the timeout's happening here, we're just going to tune over to the bushy Bellway. Draw here for 2 points, I believe, for Team Bushy. Skip Kalia Bushy. Can also come off those blue rocks, so a good line here, line call here. Good kick in the deuce. Really well done there to score 2.
It's hard to tell because there was one.
Maybe it's just one, my mistake.
Yeah, but we have to run
Probably 2 feet out from the 12
get to the blue one.
on the outturn.
And we'll get you back here for the measure.
I'm not a curler.
And possible steal of 2.
The double was definitely there, so I'm kind of surprised that they didn't at least take the double. Even if they would have missed the double, they would have got at least one out of the It looked like 2 here. I don't know if it is or not. It's close enough for them to measure.
So Rebecca Douglas just asking for the nose hit here. Rock's about half buried. Got guard being so high, it's pretty well wide open. Rock's thrown a little early, so sweepers are on it there, just holding it. Well swept. Oh.
Wow. It looked like it was 5.
Half in now, just going to try to come around this corner guard here and sort of over curl it so it's showing a little piece of that back blue one that's biting the forefoot. Thrower thinks waits a little up, and so line the white colors agree, sweepers agree. Really nice weight there. Nice good hit and roll there. Michaela Morrill there was the second stone thrower, and Georgia Kapipko now just trying to make a double takeout, and saber shooter as well. It's close here, just a little bit of an undercurl. So with a 3-point lead here on thirds first Rocks. Rebecca just wants to eliminate the dangerous rock there, being the corner guard. Based on the scoreboard, this is a really good call. So really got away with that one a little bit on the over curl there of the corner guard, but no harm, no foul.
That's too bad, actually. Those 3 rocks.
So Hannah O'Neill just trying to make the intern freeze here. Line looks great. Rotation's a little bit weaker than we want to see on this ice, but Super doing a good job of holding it. Great weight there. Just a little bit of an overthrow. So opportunity here for Team Douglas to hit and stick around here and get the force on.
So I just give it to that. And the umpire had a good suggestion too. She said just spin it before you throw it, and then if there is a little bit of an imperfection.
So a little bit of an unforced error here from Brooke, and gonna take her own out there, and opportunity now for Team Hathaway to make a hit and stick here, and all of a sudden,
They said if
the deuce is on.
if there's just a little bit of spot, then if you spin it, you can the ice underneath will kind of smooth it out before you throw it.
Hannah O'Neill here from the Kamloops Curling Club, just looking to make a hit and roll away. Even a nose hit is a great shot. So 10:31 there on the weight. So heads up weight call from the sweepers, and sticks around there. So nicely done there. Good communication from front end there. So Rebecca's going to stick with the same turn she just saw from Brooke, and again, the key with these nose hits is to hit and stick around, to make your opposition have to make their next shot. The hit and roll out really gives the other team a nice free chance to just throw a draw. So the goal here is to make sure you hit and stick around. If you make the roll, that's great. So, opportunity here for two with a nose hit. Going to stick with this center line out turn, the in turn. Team Hathaway sitting at 3-2 going into this game, and Team Douglas is 4-1. Looks like they're pretty happy with it here, just holding the line. Nice nose hit for two. So making it a 4-3 game here, playing 6. Oh, getting ahead of myself.
But thanks for that proclamation.
Yeah, we would.
So again, Rebecca here is hoping to make the hit and roll, but would love to just hit and stick around. If you could kind of change this shot by rolling towards the center line a bit, that would be a nice option.
Yeah. This one's been better than this one.
Close games across all 8 sheets tonight. No games are more than 3 points out of reach playing the 5th end, so it's great to see a lot of tight games tonight here at the Wanda Fuca Curling Center. So a little bit of a rollout there for Rebecca will mean a low pressure draw for 2 here for Holly Hathaway.
Draw it over to. This is a draw for 2.
They make it harder. You have to flip the page and find the last player. Landscape.
So a piece of the 12-foot here will put Team Happily within 1 point, playing the 6th end.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
It's definitely not light. Should be good. Should be good. At least it's the top.
That's good.
Nice shot there, and makes it a 4-3 game, playing 6.
She said, both colors. So we just pulled the tape back to the we tried to walk around and they were there. And I'm like, oh, we're so sorry. We didn't know what was the breakfast. So he says, no, it's okay, just go ahead. He says, do you mind if we're going to do this side and this side, and then we'll come back. And so we're like, we're way too like we're going back. Anyway, so okay, so we pull up, he looks like he's in a few years, and all the game, all those tapes. If it's the sometimes there it is. There it is again.
Bell is not giving up.
Rachel, yeah. There. That's right.
We got this end started off right for the team from Kamloops, throwing a center guard here. Zelina just coming up a little bit light there, so overall that rock is not an ideal position, so opportunity here for Team Hampton to throw one top 4 foot around those 2 center guards. The 1 point lead, Team Douglas likely talked in their pre-end meeting about Florence seeing the 4 foot in this end and scoring a point, so center guards aren't going to be helping them, especially their rocks. Nice shot there. So Rebecca's asking for the outturn come around here. Get a hog-to-hog time on this rock. And
Yes.
16:30 on this one, so it's going to come up a little bit light. Really well swept rock though. In a place that it can be used, so Holly's wanted to eliminate that rock, and just looks like she's called for control weight here. Nice throw there, right up the stick.
Got to get it by the guard, girls. No, it's not the guard.
So with weight there of 12.25, I wonder if the weight call was made out to the skipper there, because it looks like they were just a little late on sweeping that rock. So looked like she called for control weight. That was tough to tell. Ended up being about hack. See Douglas just looking to make a tap here, and another option here. would be to play a peel on the 6 rock to the end here, but staying on the aggressive here with a 1-point lead. Another option would have been to maybe play a peel, but nothing wrong with this call. As you can see, the rotation on the rocks is so important here, and not a bad result. So Holly's here looking at playing a hit with being shot rock here and down in the game. Those 2 rocks are sort of guards for you if you chose to use them that way, but this is another nice option. Looking here to just have a little more control of the control zone. Another option here would be to draw. Another nice throw there. So nice shot, but the outcome of that actually sort of opens things up here for Team Douglas. So Rebecca's now just going to consider which rock she wants to hit, and looks like she's looking at the peel. Another option would be to hit the rock on the top 12 foot. It looks like it's about a third open, or a bit more than that even. Okay, electing just to make the peel here. Nice simple shot. So Brooke overcurls a little bit there, and opportunity now for Team Athlete to continue to attack here. So it looks like they're calling the intern tap here. Obviously there's not enough room to throw the draw, but you can make a nice little tap here. So backhand wants to increase the ice. I think it's important to be aware of how much straighter a rock will run if you throw a tap weight here. So we'll see if that increase in ice has an effect here. Not a bad plan B. Going to protect that rock on the top 12 foot. And, Rebecca's still just wanting to clean things up here and make sure she has an opportunity to score. Going to call for the peel. Or the run back, I apologize, it looks like. Another option would be the double peel here.
I don't know if they were saying there was something under or something, because there was something about it not like it stopped sweet being great. Maybe he was with his legs and it was they were talking anyway.
A little overward motion there from Brooke. Not sure this one's going to come back. So Holly wants to come right in here and come around the center guard. This is all about rock position and keeping this rock in front of the tee line. Even a tight center guard here accomplishes a lot, and but obviously a rock top button is a great option. Just don't really want to be deep here. Sweepers seem to like it. Oh, maybe a plan B here, actually, sorry. So 1394, just a little bit hotter than they wanted to, but a really heads-up line call there. Gets a ton out of that shot.
That was heads up. That's good.
I thought Georgia was just about to slip, so she just used her written balance.
Who's that? Georgia? She kept slipping over and over again all the way down.
Exactly the same every time.
I like that heads up line call. That was good.
Looking to make the double takeout here. Looks very close. Oh, just a little bit of an oversweep, but got rid of one and real close. Nice throw there from the third. Brooke Ranges.
I don't know if that's right on
Must not have touched.
So trailing by one without last rock. Team half lead playing the sixth end, looking to draw one behind the center guard here, top 4 foot. I think we're looking for about 1475 at this stage in the game here for this shot. 15 seconds should be good.
I know nothing.
Sweeper's indicating it's a little bit hot. Still keeping it clean, so it must be close. Again, just in front of the tee line here is really the main outcome goal. Weight looks great, 1481. All about finishing this rock.
That's good.
Great team shot there, well done. So as you can see, if you throw the appropriate weight with enough ice, really nice to make curling shots on here. That was 1481, top of the button. Rebecca's playing the most makeable shot here for her, the outturn double.
No, Holly is. We agree. We've never regretted their names at all. That's true. It was picked. It just was true. No, it was picked. I named them the night they were born. I know.
What was your name?
Scott. Thank God it wasn't a fly. Yeah. He would have been Scotty Don't. Scotty n'est pas. Mini mi aime les chocolate. Scotty n'est pas.
That's okay, because George was always again. And now we have again.
Looks very close here. Rebecca Douglas from Parksville Curling Club makes a great shot to sit one. Opportunity still lurks here for Holly to make a hit and roll with a back line to hack weight.
That's a great shot.
But a wonderful shot there from Rebecca Douglas representing the Parksville Curling Club.
The right weight.
It is 3 seconds. Yeah. Like you guys all cheering like what?
I find it easier to keep track if I look up at the ice and write it down.
Is that one at the top that they're looking at is kind of close enough, but if you rub it over,
Yeah, they call it.
So 1066, so just a little more weight than was called. Still going to get rid of one of them.
Get it just deep enough.
And,
Oh, it spun back
it'll
for
be
a second.
draw for one for
Well, yeah, but
overall mission accomplished for
yeah, second shot.
Team Halfley.
Maybe. It's hard to tell.
Maybe. You can't tell from our age.
She's like, oh, draw for one.
They're sitting two right now. We are.
We're sitting one.
Close.
No,
Well, it'll be measurable.
Yeah, 1 and 2. I think.
What do you think, Will? Is it 1 and 2, or is blue 1 and 2?
Will's on there. He needs to turn his mic off.
She didn't throw it the way she said she was going to throw it.
What?
She threw a little more than she wanted, so that's why they jumped on it.
Right, because of the line.
No one said.
We've all got to know what it's supposed to be.
So Sophie Brissett looking to draw the 4-foot here. Looks like they're not worried about weight early.
She's finally caught it off. It just,
Yeah.
this is all
Let's
1369 on the hog-to-hog time, so that should be heavy unless it grabs.
Melanie said that in the meeting they were told how often 8 is, right? That the whole sheet 8, that all of them are off. So that she's,
Looks like it's a score of
Take it out the other way. Take it out the other way.
don't touch it.
Take the blue
Out
out.
there.
Let's take it. They're giving it to us.
looks like it's a score of 2.
And it's usually
So Team Halfley will take a 1-point lead, playing the 7th
Hannah
end.
doesn't let it go. She's
Well, I don't know what that was. We'll find out when I put the score up. What? I think Shannon, your fingers are faster than yours. Je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas. Oh, it's 2.
good job.
So that's 2 and 2 for half. So after halfway 5, droplets 4. Yes.
So it's this sheet or this one?
No, they're supposed to get 2 because it's field 1.
He said it's slightly
One direction. She said the whole way.
They will leave no food for the kids.
you're not
We're not going to be there. That's right. Pizza will come at night.
well, once you do one, then you don't, you say 2 and you let them call.
Right, yeah. Always be a certain
Might leave for about half an hour. 45 minutes at the time.
We're up 5-4.
You know, we haven't had red at all.
We just put the center first.
I didn't see the ball on that one. Just the back one, right?
So trailing 1 here. Rebecca just asking for a guard on that rock, top 8 foot.
I guess the centers was a force thing, but then we could have just.
I can't.
It's better to just come to the board.
It's hard to say. It was open, so she must have just been there. It wasn't like
So a little heavy there, but not a bad shot here. Two athletes asking for a nose hit here. It's looking real close. If they let it curl a bit here, might even make the double. Nice shot there.
man, you can't throw it much more than that.
So, trailing by a point here, Rebecca's going to play the hit and roll over.
Well, I've been up and down this time for sure.
This rock's in a bit of a dangerous spot, so
You have to change the key out for challenge. So if he's wondering where his beer is, he's just changing the key right now.
Fresh bath.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of feel like it's my obligation as a parent.
So just a little bit late on the sweep there. Nice throw.
Yes, belly rub. Yeah, and he's like,
So looking for the hit and roll here.
It's not going to be rolling. It's going to be rolling. It's gonna be... Yo! It's for the guy with the beard. Yeah.
So,
Oh, great.
hit and
Thank
roll
you.
opportunity here for Team Douglas and a chance to make use of that rock they nosed a moment ago. Took a very nice throw there, maybe a little full if anything, but real close here. So it looks like an oversweep there. Might have been that the weight wasn't communicated effectively, but
I don't think so.
not sure what the call was there. It looked like that was about 10
I don't
seconds.
think it's him.
Hog to hog.
But I don't know that.
So a couple options here. One's to play the nose hit, but this is the more aggressive option here. So playing the draw around the center guard. Take lots of ice here to make sure you have some room around that guard.
She'll start drinking.
Facing the scoreboard, I really like this option. Keeps play towards the middle. Oh, so you just saw that rock kind of pick there, so worked out there, but it's really important that brooms stay down. This ice is great, but these rocks are sharp, and keeping the brooms down is really important. Positive rotation and keeping the brooms down is a real good way to make sure those rocks don't grab. So Rebecca here, just looking to have her third make a hit here. Not a ton of ice, so it looks like they're going to throw about board weight. Already sort of tight here, so might need to audible. By rolling the shooter into the rings there, you will force a takeout from Holly's team.
seem to play badly. Did he? Oh, that's sports a habit though.
Too much.
Oh, settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down.
Hannah O'Neill hitting, sticking around here, and Rebecca now just going to make the hit and roll call. Team Douglas would love to score 2 here, but good shot here, really making sure they're going to have a good chance to score a basic point if they need to. Roll would be ideal. Looks very close. Just a nice shot there from Team Douglas. And third, Brooke Ranges. Looks like they're going to play the intern takeout here. It's a little bit awkward looking, so could see a change of heart here once we get down to the hack. Holly wants a little more ice, so she's going to have to come fairly close to that corner guard not to overcurl here. Another option would be just to hit the high side of that blue rock, but that's not easy either with the amount of curl we have on this ice.
Beyond or die. Nice. Stay in. Nope, just picked our own.
So got away with it, and now a chance for Rebecca to use that corner guard. So chance for a skip's deuce here with a nice draw around the corner. So based on the ice here,
Missed one.
Rebecca's expecting about 6 feet of curl for this draw, so she's taking ice edge of the 8 and drawing to the other side, middle of the 8. So great to see this amount of curl for these athletes to be tested with. And really seen a lot of athletes over the last couple of days adapt to the amount of rotation they're throwing to the ice conditions that are presented to them here, and it's great to see that happening. So again, looking for about 14.5 to 15 for this draw. Sweepers are on it early. $16.75, so it's going to take everything they've got to bite the top 12 here. Not quite, so opportunity now for Holly and Team Athlete to draw one around the center guard here and force Team Douglas to draw for one.
You like the other way? So that you're not
Way
sitting
less
out
risk.
anywhere.
Way less risk.
Do you like the timeout?
They don't see me anyway.
You know what I like is that she comes down and she's smiling and she's talking.
Tolerance here is to get by this guard by about 6 to 8 inches.
It's not worried. It's not like we are.
Ice looks great. Line looks great. It's really all about getting this rock buried.
Is it heavy?
1488 is the time, so I think they'll be happy with this one.
It'll get there. Stay course.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Must have been a little off on my stopwatch there. That ended up in the back 12 foot. Looks like more like a 14 there, or 14.2. But mission accomplished. So Rebecca's going to draw for a point here, and should have a nail biter coming home here.
Every game has been a 1 point. Except Richards, who just got 3 points.
After 7.
Another action, we have Team Tau and Team Caldwell tied 4-all, playing 7. Team Tau looking to keep themselves in the hunt here, while Team Caldwell has not lost a game yet in the round robin, sitting at 5-0. Team Sato leading Team Duncan Wu 2-1, playing the 7th end, so a real tight game there. And Team Salmons was defeated by Team Dean 10-5. So Team Dean stays in the hunt there with the victory. Currently sitting at 3-2, I believe. Nice draw there from the skipper, Rebecca Douglas.
So after 7 years, comes up to 5. Castle has never come in.
So they're playing the 8th end here. They're tied up at 5-all. Momentum has swung back and forth in this game, and we have Team Douglas now looking for the center guard here in 8. Just to finish those updates, Team Yamada is leading Team Kent 6-5. Team Yamada with Hammer playing 8. Team Bushy is leading Team Bellway 6-2. Is well in control of that game, playing an open end here at 7. Just looking to eliminate rocks at this point, and our feature game 5-all. Moving over to Sheet G, we have Richards and Taylor. Team Richards actually leading that game 6-3 right now, so keeping themselves in the hunt with a victory there, and bringing Team Taylor back to the field a little bit. And finally, Team Bowles and Team McCready. Team McCready trailing by 3. Looks like handshakes there, so Team Bowles is going to get the victory, and Team McCready still looking for their first win at the U18 championships here this week. Okay, nice center guard there from the Douglas lead, Alina Reinders.
Well, that's good.
Tick attempt here from the team from Kamloops. Looks very close. Not sure where Rebecca is to sweep that rock, but she's pretty confident that one's going through, so not a worry. So Rebecca's just asking for another center guard in that 3 zone around this rock top, around the center guard. That's so nicely thrown for the first one. See if Delina can accomplish that here. Call on Sears to be out to the broom. So a switch here would be good to try to get some curl. There we go, very good. And really close there, just not quite enough weight, but nice attempt there. And decision time now for Team Halfland. Do they continue with their original end plan there and play the tick, or do they shift things and put a rock in a good position here? Looks like they're going to look to put this rock on the top 8 foot. Getting in front of the tee line here is really the most important factor.
Yeah, they are.
Line looks great, and weight looks like a bit of an issue. Yeah, 60.5. So overall, reasonable outcome there. But for a Team Douglas, that really is just another guard. So they're going to continue to stay on the attack here. This is that time of the game where teams really need to be aware of the path they're throwing down and how the speed might be changing a little bit. So nice ice here. Rebecca took lots of ice. This should be a nice quick path out here.
No, you're good. What's your toe?
So as long as the weight's there, they're going to want to switch here soon and really start to get this rock moving. Got a real good opportunity here to sink one.
It's looking nice.
Well managed rock there from the team at 1493, so the ice is really holding up well here at the BC Junior Championships. Chris Patterson from the Wandafuka Rec Center, along with Cody Hall, our head ice technician. So Holly's just looking to open things up here, seeing danger. Nothing wrong with this call at all. And mission accomplished, opening things up there at the front. So Rebecca's going to look to replace this rock. If you could just kind of hug that center line and even be on the right side of it a bit isn't bad. So took lots of ice here, so it's all about the thrower making sure there is a tolerance here. Almost got out to the broom there, and it looks like the handle looks pretty good, so Sweeper's going to be able to hold this one, hopefully. So options here for Holly are just to go after the rock in the rings. Another option would be to play the run back. Worst case scenario, you get the peel and open things up here. And as we talked about in the first end, guards really are the most challenging shot on ice like this, where the curl is a little more than some of the athletes are used to, and rotation can play such a factor.
They're running. Looks like they're running it.
So good call here. Looking to make the run back as an option. Plan B, heel works well too. Slight over curl. So Rebecca's just asking for this guard to be replaced here. So we'll just pay attention to the rotation kind of thrown on this rock. At a minimum, we're kind of looking to see 2 rotations between the hog lines on any rock that's thrown on these conditions. Rotation here looks pretty good. We're just getting to 2 handles there now at the Ice King, and might be a little hot. Chance for a heads-up line call though here to roll that one in a little bit. Good job. So Holly's going to continue to play the hit here on this top one. Another option might be to hit the back one, but I like this. This gets you the peel, or maybe the double if you make a good one. Hannah O'Neill, the third here. Leaves that, does roll that out for third shot, which could be really important here. Guards are going to be key here, but if the guard is not placed well, it may give the opportunity for Halfley to just hit and roll away rather than having to hit and stick around. So right now, Team Douglas is shot rock with, it looks to me that Team Halfley is second shot there in the top 12 foot.
Abby will yes. She's talking to Tracy.
Line here looks great on this rock. Sweepers just need to manage this to the center line. Really nice to see Brooke get out to the broom there. And again, option might be here to go after this rock on the button right now. It is at least half open, but Holly's going to continue to peel here. Looks half open from this angle anyhow, but it's tough to see completely. Corner open right here. So audible here. Gonna work out, and chance though for Team Douglas to make another good one here though. So ice here looks great. I think the time we're looking for is about 14:85.
See, this isn't style, it's actually.
No, I mean, it looks like she had a sword.
Is actually what kind of what we call.
Great rotation here on this rock. We're getting to about 3 revolutions here between the hog line, and the sweepers seem to like it. 15:21, so it's great weight. So if anything, this rock was maybe over-managed just a little bit, but great shot from Rebecca Douglas and her team there, and to put this rock back on the back button there, but maybe just overswept a hair there. But wow, is this ice ever great. 15 1/4, and that rock's swept to the back 4 foot. So coaches Monica McCarr for Team Halfley and Dave Douglas for Team Douglas, father of Rebecca. We're going to come out onto the ice now to discuss the options, and there's really 2. There's 3 options, I guess. You can play the peel for Team Halfley. You can play the freeze, or you can kind of play that drag, draw, hit and roll with the out turn to sit a couple. So It looks like they are electing to throw the freeze / drag draw, which is a great option to get shot rock right now. If you play the peel, Rebecca is likely just going to make that one, make that guard a little better on you. So good option here to get shot rock on this rock here. Team Richards did defeat Team Taylor tonight. Game's just wrapping up. Three or four boys games are still in action with a 2-1 battle between Team Sato and Team Duncan Wu, both coached by Fuji Mickey coaching Team Duncan Wu and Brian Mickey coaching Team Sato. And a 5-4 battle happening over on Sheet A between Tao and Caldwell, with Team Tao leading 5-4 without hammer. So a lot of exciting stuff here still happening tonight at the Wanda Future Curling Center. Connor Kent currently trailing Team Yamada from the Kamloops Curling Club, 5-4. Team Yamada without hammer there, and Connor Kent making a nice, Team Yamada with hammer, sorry, but Connor Kent just made a nice little freeze there, leaving a nose hit now for Team Yamada to win that game.
Oh, no, really?
So here we go here with Holly's first. Looks like she's got it. It's a matter of whether the shooter sticks around here. Mission accomplished, though, on getting that one. And Rebecca Douglas gets a chance to throw this shot again. The nice thing for the skipper here is it's really the exact same shot for her, and just needs her front end to manage this one a little differently. And that should be in the top 4 foot. Team Yamada do win that game. Final is 7-5, and I missed the time here on Rebecca's, but the weight looks good again. It's all about line here. So if you're going to take a look, it's all about keeping this rock in front of the tee line. So again, a little bit of an oversweep there, but mission accomplished. 14 Douglas. Great shot overall. Just a little bit of an oversweep there. You know, you get excited here in the 8th end of the game, and you want to make it as good as you can for your skipper. So 3 games still in action. Team Tao versus Team Caldwell, Team Sato versus Team Duncan Wu, and our feature game here.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm good. Yeah, I've got 2 going on.
One more round robin draw tomorrow at 1 p.m. here at the Wanda Fuca Curling Center, followed by tiebreakers tomorrow evening, should they be necessary, at 7 p.m. We will be live streaming the Caldwell Sato game tomorrow for draw 7, so that game will decide first place on the boys' side, if I'm not mistaken. So that'll be our feature game tomorrow night. Both those teams undefeated right now at 5-0, but playing in tight games. 5-4. Team Tao leading Team Caldwell, and Team Sato leading Duncan Wu 2-1. Playing in the 8th. Back to our feature game here. It's just a conversation here around what the weight throw is. Really on option is to throw just to draw. Looks like they do want to throw some sort of a hit here again.
No, there were such things.
Thank you so much.
Trying the same shot.
I told her about the green one. She's like, we're coming. I'm coming. I sit down on the desk and I'm like, how do you guys do this? She's like, we're not coming. I'm like, you might want to look at that. She's like, we're coming.
You're not taking a door prize ticket?
No.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Door
you want a
prize.
door prize ticket.
Sorry. This is like last shot in the
Oh,
game.
Suji, you want a door prize ticket?
It was even. I thought it was 50-50.
No, no.
So it looks like the weight call is back line to hack weight here, judging by the ice. Holly Halfley here from the Kamloops Curling Club, looking to tap this rock on the nose.
Let it curl, Georgia.
She's trying to help it.
No, she's off. She's off.
Oh,
Go, 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 stay.
No, it's done.
Good try.
Roll out there, and you will see a steal there for the win. So really close there. Not completely sure about the weight call overall, but a great attempt there, and a solid game from both these teams. Like I said, tomorrow you can tune in again to catch Team Sato versus Team Caldwell in the final round robin game. We have Team Halfley going to 3-3, and Team Douglas going to 5-1. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just going to hop on over to the two remaining games of Team Sato,
Holly had to believe in it, right? Holly had to have
Duncan Wu, and Team Tao and Team Caldwell.
The other girl's showing them how to roll around this way. She could have sat right on top of it, I guess.
Yeah, but Holly had to
That
believe
was what she
in
was
it.
comfortable, you know.
They had both ways, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
Great comeback.
such a tough one.
It was, yeah, it was a good try.
Very tough.
Good try.
Oh, that's a tough one.
So just trying to give you a bit of an angle here on this game. What we have here now is Team Duncan Wu throwing the outturn draw or tap here, it looks like. Maybe a hit and roll, as a matter of fact. Gets by, makes a wonderful looking shot here to get shot raw, sitting 2 in the win there. So Team Duncan Wu defeats Team Sato 3-2. Well done to the young guys from the Fort Moody, Coquitlam, Royal City area there. Well done to them. Still remaining is our game between Team Tao and Team Caldwell. Team Tao leading by 1. It looks like a corner guard is up, and Eric is drawing around it, trying to manufacture a deuce here for the team representing Vernon and Kamloops and Invermere Curling Clubs here in Caldwell. Sorry I can't get a better angle here, everybody. Best I can do here. for line early. Line and weight now. Not an issue getting by that guard, so
You gotta stand up everyone's way. All the kids are coming up to
so just a nose hit here for Johnson Tao. Will put the pressure on Eric Caldwell to score a single here in 8. There we go. That's a better, a little bit better view for you all.
say that after.
So Johnson Tao here, really just looking to make the nose hit here, and we'll leave a draw to the 8-foot for Eric Caldwell to go to the extra end. It's a little loud out here. We're having our social night here tonight, so a pizza party here for all the volunteers, curlers, parents, and anyone involved in the U18 championships this week. So thanks to our host committee putting that on. Todd Jones, Steph Cambry, Tammy Brissett just did a great job this week putting this event together, and I know the athletes, coaches, Curly C, and everyone have really appreciated the warm welcome we've got here in the West Shore Parks and Recreation Center. Nice shot there from Johnson. We're just going to see a draw here from Skip Eric Caldwell, who you might have seen this year in the BC Junior Final, losing to world champion Tyler Tardy. Gaining a ton of great experience that week in Vernon Curling Club, though. I'm sure it's great to be in the final at your home club. Here we go. Hog dog time here to see how the ace is holding up. Sweepers are on it early here. Tyler Powell and Ben Morin here managing this rock down the ice. Third man's coming out to help. And just going to come up a little bit light here. So Johnson Tao will steal the victory and really tighten things up here at the BC U18 Men's Championships. Standings will be posted. You can click on the link above the Ustream there to see what the current standings are. But that'll bring Eric Caldwell's team down to 5-1, along with Hayato Sato's team to 5-1, and Johnson Tao with the victory there, moving up in the standings. So tomorrow we'll feature Eric Caldwell and Team Sato in our final game there. Thanks for tuning in to the live stream.
Last time I'll get everybody together. I'd like to thank Crow BC. I'd like to thank our ice makers. I'd like to thank the personnel that ran the banquet, West Shore Parks and Rec. I'd like to thank West Shore Parks and Rec staff. They've been great all week. I'd also like to thank all my volunteers, all my personnel doing security, etc. I'd like to thank all our rules officials. And last but not least, I'd like to thank the competitors and all their parents. So enjoy this night. There's some pizza up here. Please help yourself. And ensure that you get your forms in for the your most sportsmanlike player into Terry right away. And anyway.